sparking like then. Heard a nigga literally, them bitches biting. Hit up Saks, cop shit from Italy, I spent a light 10. Cash you dream of saving, literally, I mixed the Sprite in. Did this shit my way, I'm far from average.
We're live from Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know when you talk about dedication, Chris Paul is among the greatest. Now, he says, I have a scary passion for basketball. I study it, I watch it all day, every day. I'm not the most athletic guy, so I have to use my mind and my knowledge of the game. Kevin, he is a professor out on the floor.
Tremendously competitive with great attention to detail, David. Thanks. Tonight, a great backcourt matchup, Doris. When you were going up against another talented guard in college basketball, did that change your approach at all?
Well, you certainly knew when you were looking opposite somebody who had a skill set and a talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity. Your interest was piqued personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. 5 to shoot. Floats it up for AI. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands.
To the lane. It's stolen by Capella. And it's the Rockets on the break. Harden's got the ball. And the dunk by Capella.
Just great anticipation.
Are just jaw-dropping. Doris, a gifted ball handler.
Well, he will go down as one of the best dribblers to ever play the game. Creative, consistent, quick with every move. He is fun to watch, Kev. Well, you can see he's this quarter.
Morris kicks to AI. The tray. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by AI.
On the offensive end, good things usually happen.
And stolen by AI. And that one clearly a foul. So much of being a scorer is finding ways to get open without the ball, Doris, and there are a lot of guys that do that very well in the league right now.
Well, you think back to guys like Ray Allen, 6 years, he was one of the all-time bests. You think back to the Detroit Pistons teams and Rip Hamilton. They set the stage for today's generation.
Green up on top. He's guarded by AI. And here we go. AI head. Oh!
Look at that.
And guys, they've come out and it's
Over Rozier. A shot by Knight, no good.
yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
That one goes in. And now a 12-point Celtic lead. Smart dishes to AI. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Free throw good. AI. Knight passes to Wright. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Wright's got his second basket.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Got it!
Oh, you did it!
He got it! What a shot!
Wow.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Boy, that was the perfect end to the period. You have no idea how much effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so
Hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing.
They've been simply outstanding, Greg. And let's see if they can build off this early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Nene is out there with Brandon Wright. Then there's Gerald.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He scored 40 points and was just as productive at the defensive end, coming up with a number of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very...
Back to AI. And yes, it's good. AI's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's
Knight finds Harden. Back to Knight. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Knocked away. AI dishes to Irving. Morris kicks to Tatum. And AI throws it down.
Keeping the pressure on.
It's like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
And the dunk by Capella.
Now, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road. Boy, he has it out. Let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
On the court for the Celtics. Down low, it's Morris and Horford.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And I think Chris Paul never comfortable with that ball-dominant label, Greg. He'd never early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at AI. He's got
His last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality.
Indoors for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be. The extra point making such a...
For that backcourt, they've given their guards as much freedom as they want, and over again, those guys have come through.
Lets a floater go, and AI with the basket on the assist from Smart. Inside, here's Harden. It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Rozier. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Move the ball.
Chris Paul is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Jerebko, and it's Powell in at the threesome. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
I'll tell you, you have to...
Chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Irving kicks to Horford. To the inside, and AI throws it down.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this from behind the arc.
Celtics leading by 16. Irving kicks to Horford. Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops.
AI outside. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to AI. And good, he hits it again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Shoots from the baseline, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Possibility to me, Kevin, because one, it would cut down on travel, which obviously would make things a little bit better and easier for players. The travel schedule is taxing, particularly on back-to-backs. And so I don't know if there would be an opportunity for Adam Silver to maybe somehow run a test case. Would you be willing to put it in for a season, see how it fits in the open?
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
I'm gonna need a few ice bugs after that. My elbows, man.
AI.
Yo, what's up,
Hey.
Charlie?
Busy day, man. We need you for an interview right over here.
Okay, all right, guys.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
Hi, this is Shaq. Your performance tonight? Oh, heavenly. One of the best I've seen in a long time. What allowed you to dominate with your scoring the way you did?
You know, sometimes I just like to go out there and put on a show for the fans, Shaq. I mean, it's too bad you haven't seen dominance like that in so long. But hey, guess what? You won't have to wait like that again. I'm gonna come out and do it again next game, huh?
And thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time, and the time after that, too.
I know a bitch who do whatever for some Valentinos. I'm with the killers, going to BET inside of Vino.